I've been running since I was 11 years old. Ran in college. I dreamed about coming to Colorado as a high school student. So I actually just came to train in the altitude. Absolutely fell in love with it right away. Started with marathons, started trail running, got into mountaineering. And I think the mountaineering is how I got into the DIY projects.
So I got sober in 2015. So I was doing AA and doing all the stuff that they tell you to do. Just going crazy being sober. Just needed something extra, like some kind of physical activity. I just went out for like a 4 or 5 mile run, and I kind of got hooked on that feeling. It's like the last couple years, gotten really big into these DIY projects, these overnight pushes.
So then I started doing more and more things. Just that feeling of like being out for so long, and I got to navigate, and it was super fun, and being in the dark. It felt like no one else was out there except for you, but you were having this adventure. And I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to ultra run.
With these projects, it just appeals to me so much. Like, races don't really appeal to me. You can make up when you want to start, you can make up what days you want to do it. It's free. Most people that go to longs usually take a bike.
And then they run or hike once they get to the Longs Peak trailhead, and then they bike back.
And then Paul Pomeroy came up with a trail version where you take trails, pretty much all the way up to Longs. He's like an old school, like low-key crusher, not a lot of people know about, he's kind of under the radar.
Paul was the first one to do it by foot.
We wanted to do the trail version. It adds on, like 25, 30 more miles.
Keith and I, this time, decided that it would be pretty cool to do it from our house, like a front door to Longs Peak and back. Bye.
See ya. Something that we didn't really think about, which was stupid, was the heat. 2 days where it was, 90 plus degrees. I mean, just being out the whole day though and being exposed, it got to us for sure.
Oh, it's pretty fun.
I came to Boulder, and I was a climber, and so I approached some of the crags, and I ran into the trails that approach the crags in Boulder. And once I saw those trails, I knew I wanted to run them. I don't know what it was, something clicked. The sport was kind of younger then. A lot of stuff hadn't been done.
Laura met Paul, I want to say 2016-ish.
I became pretty attached to Paul, and we would do all sorts of adventures. Got to see him suffer, and I wanted to suffer like that. And I know that's sounds crazy, but seeing him suffer and have these experiences really made an effect on me.
I'm so sorry.
A lot of people don't want to go through pain.
All right, well, wish us luck on the weather front.
They'd rather do the easy things.
Wintertime, right? The ice.
Usually on these overnight pushes, I get to like 3, 4 a.m. spot, and it's just miserable. You just gotta push through until daylight.
It was hard because, you're at 60 miles and you're going up a 14er. But in the dark, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Summit of Long's Peak. This is hard. And now back down. All the way back to Boulder.
Going up Longs, I think the heat during the day got to me, wanting to throw up, and I wasn't used to that feeling. It's like nauseous for most of that.
It's easy to feel pity for yourself when you're starving, like when you just want to go home, But life isn't easy. I could share a little something about, I think, what helps make me not give up. So I was married. My husband went into a coma. The doctors said that if I didn't take him off the oxygen and just let him die, he was just going to suffer and be a vegetable. I feel like I gave up on him. And so now I just never want to give up. There's a lot of pain in the world, and it's hard to get through that. It's easy to think of excuses to get out of things, and just always pick the easy way out. Why quit when you can just keep going and finish? I'm not out here to go run. I'm out here because it's this amazing environment that inspires me to put one foot in front of the other.